What up? What up? What a way to start a live, goddamn. She had a little technical difficulties with the sound to start it off. But we here now, you know what I'm saying? Back in effect. I know I ain't messed with y'all in a while, you know. Your boy trying to get back in the swing of things, you know what I'm saying? Come mess with the people, you know what I'm saying? Gotta talk a little shit to y'all, you know, every blue moon, you know what I'm saying? You know how we get down here. You know how your man, Old Man Winter get down. So I guess we'll get into it. I'm pretty sure a lot of you all have seen that your boy R. Kelly, they done gave him the old stiff one. You know what I'm saying? They done fucked your boy over, man. They done took the man down. You know what I'm saying? And railroad the man. And I'm gonna start this by saying, like, I ain't here to say like, oh, the man is completely innocent, or he ain't did shit wrong or nothing like that. The man done probably did some wild shit out here in these motherfucking streets. But the thing that kills me is the way they do shit. You know what I'm saying? When they want to fuck a motherfucker over, when they want to get at a motherfucker, the main name of the game is the rule book goes out the window with these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem that I got, you know what I'm saying, with the way this country and this society is fucking going. These motherfuckers is constantly moving the goalposts. They constantly ignoring their own rules. Look at how they did Bill Cosby, end up getting his shit overturned because they just threw the rule book out the window with his ass, fucked him over, did all type of shit that wasn't honoring the way you supposed to get a motherfucker. Get a motherfucker the right way if you're gonna get a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But if you ain't getting a motherfucker the right way, then leave that shit alone. But the whole premise and program is to get out here and fuck a motherfucker over blatantly and cross every line and every rule that these white supremacists created to begin with the motherfucking rules and shit. So what do I mean by this shit? Well, you know what? Let me play the clip. We'll do it like this. Let's play the clip and see, you know what I'm saying, this little commentary on this motherfucking R. Kelly thing and shit. And then I'll get back into my spiel about how this shit is all fucking bullshit.
We're going to start with that breaking news. It's the verdict in the R. Kelly case. News 4's Erica Byfield live outside the courthouse in downtown Brooklyn. And Erica, you've been covering this since day one. It's been a long trial, but we got a pretty quick verdict here.
Yeah, the fix
we did, Adam. Actually, here's what happened. This jury actually started
shit, motherfucker, when it's a hangman jury, goddamn it, they don't take long to deliberate shit. They just like they did with Bill Cosby. Let's hurry up and find them guilty. So, what the motherfucker said, all type of bullshit. Can we get this over with so we just go ahead and find them guilty and go about our business? This is just this shit is, they shipped a man to New York for a straight, railroad and shit. Shit just crazy, but this is becoming the American way, you know what I'm saying? This anti-justice
system. On Friday, they got back to it this morning, and then 9 hours later, from the time that they began, they handed down this verdict, guilty on all counts for singer R. Kelly. Right now in front of the courthouse, there's kind of a spectacle off to my right. There's some of his supporters here who are obviously upset by this verdict. They're here right now and voicing their displeasure, playing his music, letting us know how they feel. Take a look. Here's some video that we can show you from these proceedings. You can see R. Kelly there. We also want to tell you this. While he was in the courtroom today, he had no visible reaction to the fact that the jury found him guilty in all counts. He was, of course, wearing a mask because of the COVID protocols inside the courthouse, that white mask on, and he was actually also wearing a blue.
Them motherfuckers was all excited. They thought they was gonna get a Gayle King moment out of his motherfucking ass and shit. You know what I'm saying? That clone ass bitch. They thought they was gonna get one of them out of him. Oh, he was, we couldn't get a react. Basically, they saw that they couldn't get a reaction out of him after they straight stuck a yard of dick up his ass and shit. You know what I'm saying? Now they mad they can't get a reaction. But y'all done fucked the man over. Y'all probably gonna never let him see the light of day again and shit. So that's good enough. Shit. But you don't need the cherry on top, motherfuckers.
blue suit. He had his head down as the jury foreman read through the verdict. He was found guilty of 1 count of racketeering and then several Mann Act counts. This now means that the singer, the famed singer from Chicago, is now facing many decades behind bars. We found out that he will be sentenced sometime in May. Just a short time ago, his attorney left the courthouse rather quickly. Here's what he had to say.
Today's guilty verdict forever brands R. Kelly as a predator who used his fame and fortune to prey on the young, the vulnerable, and the voiceless.
When you go with the discovery, you saw witness after witness is giving 3, 4, 5 different versions as to what they said happened here. The government cherry-picked the version.
Well, look, you know the business. I mean, they was determined not to fail. You know what I'm saying? So, you know the business when you walking up in that motherfucker to begin with. The facts don't matter. The truth don't matter. The fact that these motherfucking they got different accounts and the shit is shaky and all type of shit like that. None of that shit matters because the fix is in from day one when you walking in that fucking courtroom and shit. They already know you know what I'm saying? They already know the outcome before they even got started on this shit. It didn't matter how little or how much evidence they fucking had. It didn't matter how much of a case or how little of a case they had. They were determined not to fail. That's just the point. That's the way the system of white supremacy go. They move the motherfucking goalposts. Anytime, you know what I'm saying? Every time you motherfucking, everything you got the time you think you got the answers, they change the motherfucking questions. This is just the way they operate. You know, this is white supremacy 101 right here. When they will target a motherfucker, when they want their man, then they gonna get them by hook or by motherfucking crook. They don't care about taking shortcuts and going and playing dirty ball. This is the name. This is how they operate. This is what they done built this whole. This is what this side of society has degraded to now. You know what I'm saying? They just do whatever the fuck they want to do.
That they thought would be a continuation of the narrative.
Get an old hangman jury for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if these juries was real fucking juries and, you know what I'm saying? Come on now, this shit is just fucking crazy. Like I say, the fix is in from day motherfucking one.
So this trial encompassed about 6 weeks long of testimony. There was actually 21 days when the jurors had to sit in there and listen to all of this. Through all of it, they heard from 50 witnesses. 45 of those were from the prosecution, 5 just by the defense. R. Kelly did not testify in this trial, but we do know, again, that there were 6 women that he was accused of abusing here in the sex trafficking case, and he was found guilty today on all 9 counts. R. Kelly, the singer from Chicago, in court here in Brooklyn, found out today that he is now expected to spend many decades behind bars. We have much more to look into in this case. We'll be back for you, of course, later throughout this newscast with more information. Reporting from Brooklyn, Erica Byfield, News 4. New York.
They done fucked y'all boy over. You know, it just is what it is. So, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna bullshit. I haven't been really following the motherfucking case and shit and seeing what the evidence was and seeing what this, that, and third was. But just a small tidbits of the shit that they brought to bear lets me know that it's bullshit. You don't go reaching for bullshit. You don't break the rules. You don't fuck motherfuckers over. You don't just do whatever the fuck you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me see this. Yeah. Yeah, Rio, I see you. You know what I'm saying? The Constitution means nothing anymore. Let me see. I'll pull that shit up. That's what I'm pretty much getting at. You know what I'm saying? All the rules is just meant to be broken at this motherfucking point. Let me see what this is. Yeah, the rules is out the window. Ain't no rule book no more. And that's the name of the fucking game. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucking, now, the way I know that this case was bullshit and flimsy, and like I say, I ain't followed this motherfucker like that. But the way I know the case is bullshit and flimsy, they had to go all the way back to Aaliyah for shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, how the fuck you bringing up some shit about some motherfucking Aaliyah? what the fuck happened to the statute of limitation? Even if something illegal did happen with the Aaliyah shit. First off, everybody knew about the Aaliyah shit. This shit was public record and every fucking thing. Second off, what happened to the fucking statute of motherfucking limitation and shit? If y'all had to reach back to Aaliyah and shit, then how much evidence did y'all really have on some shit? It's hard for me to believe that they had a solid case if they had to reach that low to ignore the fucking statute of limitation and let some shit go in this motherfucking case that had anything to do with fucking Aaliyah. That makes no fucking sense. This shit is what? Damn near over 20 years old. This lady ain't even here no more, dead and fucking gone and shit. But he's found guilty for whatever the fuck he did with fucking Aaliyah and shit. That shit is fucking bananas. You know what I'm saying? So how strong of a case do they really had if they had to include shit about motherfucking Aaliyah on some shit? What's this one? Yep. Yep. Pull the old Russell Simmons movie. Yeah, I agree. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Bill Cosby should have been on the same shit. You know the fix is in this motherfucking country. You know they about to fuck you over in this motherfucker. You know we living in a criminal injustice system. You know we living in a system of white supremacy. You know what I'm saying? You know once these motherfuckers claim they got you, they determined not to fail and shit. The federal motherfucking government, when they bring charges, the shit stick not because they are some of the greatest or coldest motherfuckers or any of this shit, not because of that they got so much evidence on you and they gonna make sure that they get you and all this other shit like everybody claims and shit. The reason the federal government got their conviction rate is because of the intimidation factor and how much they get away with as far as tampering with evidence, false evidence. They let them get away with fucking murder and shit. That's the only reason. You know what I'm saying? They got some of the most corrupt fucking lawyers in the fucking country working for the fucking federal government as far as in the Department of Justice and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And they get away with murder because they supposedly represent the federal fucking government, so they get a million miles of leeway. Shit a regular lawyer get disbarred for, these motherfuckers can do and won't face any consequences. And it ain't no different with this. Like I say, whatever happened to the statute of limitation? How the fuck is he's found guilty for some shit that happened with fucking Aaliyah and shit, and this shit was over 20 years ago. And even if these motherfuckers, because I done heard they done like change some laws to take away the statute of limitation or some shit like that, that's cool. That's fine. That's dandy. But motherfuckers done forgot about ex post facto. If you change the laws don't work retro motherfucking actively, and then you could go back and find the motherfucker guilty for some shit they did 20 years ago because you changed the law now to take away the statute of limitation. No, from the day that you passed that new law, then, okay, there's no statute of limitation. Now, going forward from that motherfucking date, you can do some shit. So, I mean, it's no rhyme or reason to this shit no more. Again, like I said, system of white supremacy, motherfucking make the rules up as they go along in this bitch. This man facing charges against some shit that happened with Aaliyah that was public knowledge and public record 20 years of motherfucking ago. Ain't no way this shit still stand the test of time on some statute of limitation. Shit is just the bananas. And the lady ain't even here to testify on her own behalf or none of this shit on some shit. What the fuck? All this shit is just crazy as shit. So like I said, I didn't follow every aspect of this man's case, but just looking at that small part of the shit and seeing that if you had to reach for fucking Aaliyah and throw all that shit in there, you couldn't have had too much of a case. If you had to ignore the statute of limitation, if you had to ignore the laws regarding ex post facto, where you can't go back and make a new law today and then go back and motherfucker retroactively prosecute some shit, motherfucker, for a new law you just created today. They ignore all that shit just to get a motherfucker, just fuck a motherfucker over. Then, you know, the shit is just crazy. You know what I'm saying? This the Wild West and shit. We live in a system of illegitimacy as far as this criminal justice system fucking concerns and shit. Is concerned and shit. But then we got everybody out here honoring and acting like this shit is fucking fair. This shit honestly has never been fair in the history of motherfucking this fucking country and shit, because a jury can say or do whatever the fuck they want to do, no matter what the law say or whatever the fuck some shit say to fucking begin with. Why you think so many motherfucking black motherfuckers get railroaded in court any fucking way? Be completely innocent and found guilty any motherfucking way? Why you think white supremacists put on juries? Motherfuckers know they could lynch and hang a motherfucker and do everything they want to do to a motherfucker, because they know when they go in front of the fucking jury, they gonna let them off regardless. No matter how much evidence, no matter you got this no matter what's going on. We have a broken criminal justice system that's antiquated and fucked up and racist to its motherfucking core from pillar to motherfucking post. And this white supremacist government and these white supremacist prosecutors and all these motherfuckers take full advantage of that shit, know damn well that this shit don't work the way some shit supposed to work, and it don't work in the manner that a criminal justice system could be implemented that's actually fair and just, and you know what I'm saying, and efficient and equitable. This shit is all about niggerdom. You know what I'm saying? The whole criminal justice system is about locking niggas up, you know what I'm saying, by hook or motherfucking crook. A nigga could walk in a court case and a white motherfucker could walk in a court case for the same exact crime, for the same circumstances, and get completely different fucking sentences. That's a fucking broken system. And yeah, motherfucking at R.Kelly, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers nowadays, man, especially if you got money and shit like that and they coming for you, and you know how this shit about to go just because they want to make an example, man, motherfuckers need to be going out like the Wild West. You got plenty of motherfucking money. You have a ton of security, a ton of motherfucking guns, and nigga, you gonna have to take me by fucking force, son, bitch. Because you ain't gonna get no justice. You ain't gonna get no fair shit. You might as well just walk in the bitch and plead guilty then. Because you ain't about to get away, because the whole system is set up against you. From the judge to these racist ass white supremacist juries, to the prosecutors, to the whole entire federal government system as a fucking whole, senators, all these motherfuckers, the president. You just seen how the fuck he done kicked these damn, after letting 150,000, that shit is crazy. I got a whole nother episode on that. I'll just touch on it. This nigga let 150,000 white Afghanistan ass motherfuckers, half of them could be Taliban or any fucking thing, into the motherfucking country. But then kick out, you know what I'm saying, some niggas that come in this motherfucker literally like a week or two after they let all these goddamn Afghanistan motherfuckers in it. But the Haitian niggas come over here, and Biden boy, man, that motherfucker kicked them niggas to the curb faster than their head skin. We got all these motherfuckers commentating all this other shit. We gotta save the Haitians and shit like that. By the time motherfuckers really got to picking up steam on that shit, he had every last one of them niggas shipped out the fucking country. So you know what the fuck we dealing with in this shit. A system of illegitimacy. The culture of white supremacy has a grip on this motherfucking country from pillar to motherfucking post. They make the rules up as they go along. They do whatever the fuck they want to do. And they always try to send a message in black society of saying, look, nigga, we got our foot on your motherfucking throat. We gonna do what we want, and ain't shit y'all can fucking do about it. So what are we gonna do about it? We gonna sit back and take it, or we gonna start making moves to do some shit to combat this shit? Because at this point in time, they criminal justice from the police to every motherfucking thing is completely illegitimate in my motherfucking eyes. You know what I'm saying? And it just is what the fuck it is. We all know what happened. Yeah, he got railroaded like a motherfucker. But yeah, this shit. And what up, Ellen Info? What's happening with you? I ain't heard from you in a minute. But yeah, you know, this shit just crazy the way this motherfucking shit work, man. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna have to take action. We can't sit on our ass and just hope shit get motherfucking better, and hope, you know what I'm saying, we get these motherfuckers have a change of heart, or or some shit like that, that shit ain't gonna fucking happen. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna have to motherfucking we gonna have to figure some shit out around this motherfucker, man, because we gonna keep on seeing this shit. And whether the shit is right or wrong, whether he gonna spend a couple of decades in motherfucking jail or some shit, 10 years in jail, and they might come back and appeal some shit and realize, oh, well, at least we gotta throw this down, the statute of limitations and all that other shit. Like I say, they done throwing all that shit out the motherfucking window. So he gonna get the Bill Cosby treatment where he motherfucking end up appealing some shit and he done spent a bunch of years in motherfucking prison. Then they say, oh, sorry, my bad, we fucked up. You know, this shit is just fucking bananas and shit. And like I say, I'm not even here to advocate and say this nigga is right, wrong, or any motherfucking thing. You know what I'm saying? This nigga shit, he might be, you know, we all know R. Kelly a fucking weirdo, freak ass nigga and shit. But at the end of the day, do it the right motherfucker way, not the wrong way. Don't have them, don't motherfucking do no shit, because don't start bringing charges against the motherfucking railroad, the motherfucker, because the motherfucker create a fucking documentary and shit to make them look bad and make them look all fucked up. So they say, oh, well, we got to do something about them. So now we gonna put out a public message to everybody in the fucking city and say, hey, if this nigga ever did you wrong any old kind of way, y'all come in and report his ass. What type of shit is that? I've never heard of no shit like that before. That was unprecedented. Then he getting brought up on, you know, this whole R. Kelly shit is a completely unprecedented ass case from the start, when the fucking state's attorney gets out here and puts a public statement out there asking people to come forward if they've been victimized by this one particular fucking citizen. That shit is fucking unheard of. And it all, from that point of them doing that old ridiculous ass shit, it's all been a big ass snowball all the way downhill for the man. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't stand a chance. When they put that, like Rio was saying, when they put that motherfucking when they put that fucking initial shit out there, when they put that call to action, just asking any random motherfucker to come forward with information, he should have been to the Poconos or some shit by then. That nigga should have been in France. Oh, well, the fuck they don't got extradition at, and never came the fuck back and said, fuck these people. And had them sitting there holding the bag looking stupid. These motherfuckers gonna learn. You niggas with money and shit gonna learn about trying to think you're gonna win on this motherfucking criminal justice system and shit when you're dealing with the federal government, because the fix is in from day one before you even get started with that. You're gonna go broke trying to defend your motherfucking self and still gonna get found guilty. And you might luckily get some shit overturned on an appeal years and years later. But you in a lose-lose motherfucking situation, fucking regardless, no matter how this shit go. So why even try to buck with these motherfuckers? You pimp off, go off to the Poconos, where in the fuck, enjoy the rest of your motherfucking life and laugh at these motherfucking cocksuckers. America ain't got nothing all that great, you know what I'm saying? And it ain't like the old days where America was leaps and bounds above every place else you could go in this motherfucking country, in this world and shit. There's plenty of places you can go and enjoy yourself and live your life, and you won't miss a motherfucking beat from this bitch. Probably live even way better. And for that freak ass nigga shit, do all the little freak shit that he like to do, and the shit probably be fucking legal where the fuck his goof ass be at if he would have made a motherfucking move and got the fuck up out of here. And not that I'm condoning any of the, you know, bullshit this man been on, but I don't know what the fuck he did or what he did. I'm just talking about from a legal standpoint, the man's completely railroaded when you pull his shit from fucking 20 years ago, that I know the statute of limitation, this shit is well beyond this shit, is well expired. And you applying the new, they just had to go around so many corners to get to adding that Aaliyah shit in there. It just is preposterous to me. And it make me think the whole case is just fugazi than a motherfucker. Which 9 times out of 10 it is, because I don't witness firsthand how these federal motherfucking attorneys fucking operate and shit. These are some of the shittiest, bottom of the barrel attorneys, you know what I'm saying, to come out of law school. Y'all think these motherfuckers top notch. These motherfuckers are some of the shittiest, you know what I'm saying, low on the totem pole lawyers that you can get, you know what I'm saying? That's why they're working for the federal government, because everybody knows all the money is in private, you know what I'm saying, being a private attorney. Any motherfucking attorney that works for a federal agency, they was the bottom of the barrel shitty fucking attorneys and shit. So, but they got all these high conviction rates. It's because of their manipulation, because they represent the federal government, and the federal government is going to allow all their cases to fucking lose and shit. So they get all type of leeway, and you got all these shitty ass lawyers and shit that's looking like glaring superstars and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just look at even the one of the best examples is y'all motherfucking President Jim Crow Joe motherfucking Biden and shit. His ass back in the day, the reason why they kicked this goof ass nigga out back in the day, wouldn't let him run for president, and he used to lose every time he used to try to run for president back in the day, is because this nigga was lying about all of his law school shit and all of his accomplishments. He had juiced up his record and shit. He was a shitty fucking lawyer. He was a shitty student, you know what I'm saying? None of his shit, you know what I'm saying? He was a low grade student. And that's how all these state and federal attorneys are. These are the ones that graduate at the bottom of the class. I just want everybody to understand that when you're dealing with these lawyers that work for the federal government, the state and all of that, all the money is in private representation, being a private lawyer. You know what I'm saying? If you're a shitty lawyer, you one of the bottom of the barrel motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to get off topic, but I'm just trying to let people know what they're going against. It's not that you're going against no cold ass lawyer. You're going against the representative of the culture of white supremacy. So they gonna win just on the fact that they represent the fucking government and shit. It's not because they got airtight cases and they're just so cold and all this shit that they propagate like that shit is true. Like these are some amazing ass attorneys and shit. Hell no, that's not the fucking case. Yeah. Yeah, they'll drain you dry. You fuck around and fuck with them, they'll drain you dry. And that's by design. They gonna end up draining you dry with these lawyers and all this shit. Just draw all your money out trying to defend yourself, and you're gonna be guilty anyway because you're dealing with the culture of white supremacy that you can't fucking win against regardless, because it fixes in before you even start up in this shit. You be better off walking in that bitch with a public defender or some shit. You're gonna still get the same whop you're gonna get regardless. They ain't about to let you loose once they get their clutches in you. That's why I say we got to stop motherfucking just going along with some motherfucking shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers need to figure out a different plan other than just accepting and going along with some motherfucker shit. Just going along peacefully along with a motherfucker for you to take that long ride where you ain't never gonna see the light of day again, and you know you ain't never gonna see the light of day again. And if you a multi-millionaire, you willing to take that motherfucking ride, you a goddamn fool. Either you need to be getting out of Dodge, or you need to be prepared to defend yourself and hold court in the motherfucking streets. Those should be your only fucking options. Because if you motherfuckers sit up there and go and fuck with they bullshit ass criminal justice system, it's a fucking wrap. You ain't gonna get away from their clutches. Like I say, the whole system of white supremacy is designed to fuck you around. Let's see what this one says. Yeah. The game is cold and it ain't goddamn fair. That shit is true. When it comes to fuck with the culture of white supremacy, yeah, the game is cold and it ain't fair because we all know the normal saying for people that don't know is the game is cold but it's fair. But yeah, when we fuck with these white supremacists and shit and fuck with that culture of white supremacy, the game is cold, but it ain't motherfucking fair. I agree with you, motherfucking ugly truth. That shit is real motherfucking talk shit. Let's see what my man's right here saying. He said some long ass shit. Let me see. Yeah, yeah, that's a mouthful, but yeah, I mean, if you want to get on some, go the religious route, at the end, hopefully it'll be the devils will be dealt with. That's what we want. You know what I'm saying? That's all what we hoping and dream for. But at this point in time, the way this shit is going, man, we can't wait to sit back and wait for, what I'm saying, the most high to, fight our battles. What's those saying? God helps those who help themselves. So like I say, what are we gonna do? Are we gonna just sit back and keep getting railroaded? Are we gonna sit back and know we're about to see the inside of a jailhouse for the rest of our life with some shit that we shouldn't even be sitting in a motherfucking jailhouse for, and just go and take our lick? Or shit, like I say, at this point in time, for Black society, we need to collectively get on code and start talking about holding court in the motherfucking streets. You know what I'm saying? Protecting our motherfucking self. If we dealing with the system of injustice, if motherfuckers say just go on ahead and surrender, go on ahead, just go on in the court and battle. If you know you in a lose-lose situation, what the fuck you battling for? You battling a losing battle. You can't win. So you just gonna let these motherfuckers just tell you, okay, we're about to lock you up, you know what I'm saying, and put you through the criminal injustice system where you determined to fail, but you shouldn't be aggressive or fight back or resist this shit. Just go through this illegitimate motherfucking system and see what the fuck happens. That I'd rather take my chances on the motherfucking at the fucking casino. Shit, you got better odds at the motherfucking roulette table. Your eyes are just going along to get along with the criminal injustice system. Shit, you fucked around. I say you got a 80-20% motherfucking chance. You got 20% chance to succeed against these motherfuckers. And it might increase if you willing to go broke trying to defend yourself. So they make sure they gonna win any which way. You're gonna either go broke trying to defend yourself, you know what I'm saying, and maybe get the fuck off of it, or go broke trying to defend yourself and go down any fucking way. So we need to start looking at other fucking options because this shit is starting to become commonplace. You know what I'm saying? This R. Kelly shit is starting to become commonplace. Let me see what this will say. Okay. What's this one say? Yeah. Yeah, that shit was no secret. They coming up with this Aaliyah shit like it's some type of bombshell or some shit. Everybody was aware, the federal government, any and everybody was aware of the Aaliyah shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I say. What I think, that's part of the charge. He was found guilty on some shit from some shit that happened 20 years ago that has to be our past statute of limitation. Come on, they fishing. They fishing, but it ain't too much of a fishing because they get to do what the fuck they want to do, and they're gonna win and be successful at it no matter what. It's like motherfucking fucking playing any gambling or some shit, but knowing the outcome before you even start putting your money down. You determined not to fucking fail. So hey, why not just throw anything up against the wall and see what stick? It's all gonna stick if they want to make it stick. Exactly. Yeah, you on point with that. Motherfuckers, the shit is definitely past statute of limitation. Again, even if you want to go by some of these new laws that they've taken away the statute of limitation, you cannot create a law that goes retroactively. So then we talk about ex post facto. And if you don't know what ex post facto is is a rule of law, which basically means after the fact. You know what I'm saying? Which that ruling means that you can't prosecute somebody for a crime that wasn't a crime at the time that it was committed. You know what I'm saying? And long and short, you can't. If I committed a crime yesterday, they pass a law today and say that whatever I did was, or if I did something yesterday, because it's not a crime. If I did something yesterday that's determined to be a motherfucking crime, if they pass a law the next day and say it's a crime, they can't come and find me guilty for what the fuck I did yesterday under this new fucking crime. They can only move forward with it. So this whole R. Kelly shit, especially with the Aaliyah part, makes no sense. And like I said, they had to pull shit like that out. I'm pretty sure the rest of that shit is all bullshit like that too. Just trumped up charges and shit. They know they got a white supremacist motherfucking jury that's gonna do whatever the fuck they want to be fucking done. White supremacist judge. We dealing with the culture of white supremacy. It just is what it is. That's what I'm saying. What are we gonna fucking do? Are we gonna keep participating in a system of injustice? Are we gonna keep on just showing up to know what the fuck is gonna be fucking done to us and shit? Are we gonna keep volunteering to throw our motherfucking lives away? Yeah, I'll tell you on my behalf, I'd rather hold court in the motherfucking streets. You getting the whole same motherfucking outcome. You getting the same outcome. You gonna go sit and right in the motherfucking jail cell for the rest of your life because the motherfucker just decided that you should. Let's see what Andre said. Witch hunt. He's guilty because he did these things. You co-sign this behavior means you're sick like him. These betas. What that gotta do with being a beta, you fucking dumb bitch. Sheesh. So we got Andre Salazar, which sounds like a dumb cocksucking bitch ass nigga, talking motherfucking shit, trying to call a motherfucker a beta when this shit has nothing to do with being an alpha or a fucking beta. And you dumb goofballs be running around here talking about everybody a fucking beta. You stupid motherfuckers don't even know the definitions of the terminology that you fucking using. You following behind some other stupid dumb motherfuckers that calling everybody motherfucking betas, and you want to run around here and think you gonna call everybody a motherfucking beta as if that's a motherfucking a disrespect or some shit. So you're an alpha or a beta genetically and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just what the fuck you are. The majority of motherfucking people are motherfucking betas. And alphas are rare motherfuckers by nature and shit because they're leaders of the motherfucking pack. You can't have too many cooks in the kitchen. So if you trying to, I don't even know why I'm going off into this dumb shit with this stupid motherfucker. But stupid motherfuckers need to stop using terminology just off their head just to think it's a disrespectful fucking term. But you're motherfuckers, if you a beta, you a beta. It just is what it is. You was born that way. If you were alpha, you was born that motherfucker way. It just is what it is. So, it is what it, but as far as the R. Kelly shit, like I say, yes, it's a witch hunt. If this dumb cunt, you know what I'm saying, listen to anything what I was saying, like I say, I don't agree with the shit he done did if he done fucking did it. And cocksuckers like this, you know what I'm saying, sitting up here talking about he was found guilty. I done sat here for a fucking hour telling you we dealing in a white supremacist system of illegitimacy where they find whoever the fuck, whenever the fuck they want, at whatever fucking time, guilty whenever the fuck they want to. That's the whole point of the broadcast of saying, like, it's an illegitimate system. You've had white supremacists lynch people and walk away scot fucking free in this motherfucking country, going to a motherfucking jury trial full of 12 other white supremacists. The system is broken. It doesn't work properly. You know what I'm saying? You're dealing with a human ass jury that's gonna do whatever the fuck they want to do. They throw out the laws, the rule books, whatever the fuck, and just do whatever the fuck they want to do. Bill Cosby was found guilty too, dumb fuck. And then what happened? The fucking Supreme Court came and overturned the motherfucking shit because the shit should have never been in court, you stupid motherfucker. So being found guilty ain't the end all be all, bitch, but it goes along with your stupid ass narrative, you dumb cunt bitch. So your stupid ass sit up here and think just because every motherfucker found guilty is actually guilty, dumb fuck? Andre Salazar? Your dumb ass think every time a motherfucker's found guilty, that motherfucker, that's why they always let the motherfuckers out of jail that end up being later on found innocent of some motherfucking shit that they claim that they was convicted of and found guilty for. Again, this shit don't, you retarded, you stupid, dumb cunt, stupid ass, bitch ass nigga. Motherfucking, I'm talking about the system of white supremacy and what they do and how they railroad. I'm not condoning any of R. Kelly's motherfucking actions, but you got to get a motherfucker the right way. You don't just do whatever the fuck you want to do to fuck with motherfucker over. Again, like I was talking about with ex post facto, you can't lock a motherfucker up for some shit they did before the shit was a fucking law. That's just not wrong. But you can in the system of white supremacy because they make up the rules as they go along. They tried the same shit with Bill Cosby. They just threw out ex post facto and all this other motherfucking shit, started trying to put him on trial and have motherfuckers testify for some shit that happened 30, 40 years ago. Some shit that happened in the 70s. They were using that, claiming that's evidence against him for this current motherfucking case. So idiots like this, it's just no, rhyme or reason because they are brain dead, unintelligent ass people. Sheep. But he calls me a beta just to say I'm a beta, and I exude no beta tendencies, but he calls me a beta just because, but him being conforming and just going along and saying, oh yeah, they found him guilty, so he's guilty. That's beta mentality right there. Betas are followers. Alphas are leaders. Alphas tend to have more of their own ideas and their own thought process. They don't just go along with what other people say and just go along with that shit. Betas tend to just go along with shit and follow whatever the trend is or follow whatever the pack, wherever the pack is going. That's why you're a beta member of the pack. And you follow the alpha. The alpha comes up with ideas. He leads. He's a leader. A beta follows the alpha. They don't think for themselves, basically. They just go along with whatever's told to them. Similar to, oh, well, they found the motherfucker guilty, so they guilty. You dumb for saying anything against it. You must love what R. Kelly does. You sicko just like him. I'm not condoning shit R. Kelly allegedly did or not fucking did. That's not the fucking point. The whole point of this shit is motherfuckers is getting railroaded left and right. If you got this motherfucking black motherfucking skin and shit, you don't stand a chance in motherfucking this criminal injustice system. If they got to go back to pulling shit out the woodwork about Aaliyah, then they doing whatever the fuck they want to do, and that's bullshit. Whether he done fucking did some shit or fucking not, I don't agree with motherfuckers just doing, because if it ain't no motherfucking rules, then how do we, where's there rhyme or reason to any fucking thing, dumb bitch? If it ain't no rules or some shit and they just get to do what the fuck they want to do, then goddamn it, we live in the Wild West, and we go back to what I said before. What are we gonna do? We just gonna go along with anything that they fucking say and put to the motherfucking board? They come knock on your door and say, hey, you come with me. I ain't did shit wrong. Well, you know what? Just fight in court and just see what the outcome is. Why am I gonna fight in court in a system of illegitimacy when I know I ain't did shit wrong and I shouldn't be in this court process again? But they tell you just go through it, and then if you ain't guilty, then you'll win in court and shit like that, and you will be fine and shit. But in the meantime, because you just decide you randomly want to lock me up and fuck me over, guess what happens? I gotta spend thousands of dollars and shit on court fees and all this other motherfucking shit. just for me to be found not guilty of some shit that I know I ain't fucking did to begin with. And the odds of even though I'm not guilty, the odds of me being found not guilty is greater. The odds of me being found guilty is greater than the odds of me being found not guilty just because of the color of my skin. Even though I ain't even did this shit to begin with. But I'm supposed to listen to you and have you tell me, well, if you ain't did some shit, just go to court and you know what I'm saying, you'll be, if you ain't did shit, you know what I'm saying, just go through the court system and it'll work out in the wash. How? You got a bunch of innocent motherfuckers in jail and shit right motherfucking now. Because they want to they listen to, oh, just go up, come along peacefully. And if you ain't guilty, you know what I'm saying, then you know, it'll be revealed in court. The court system don't work like that. Any motherfucking lawyer worth this motherfucking salt will tell you the shit ain't about guilt or fucking innocence. It's about what you can prove. I can prove you did some shit that you didn't motherfucking do and shit. I can make you look guilty on some shit that you had nothing to do with. Motherfucking black folks, and we in the 21st motherfucking century, and they still don't understand the way this fucking bullshit criminal justice system works. It ain't no wins in this shit, man. They could do what the fuck they want to do. It's so many loopholes and shit. You know what I'm saying, to this motherfucking shit that they could create whatever fucking outcome they want to create for your motherfucking on some criminal shit for sure, in the criminal justice system specifically. Motherfucker, it'd be some evidence that completely exonerate the motherfucker that a judge will motherfucking have thrown the fuck out where you can't even introduce it into the motherfucking trial and shit. Shit like that happens every time, all the time. So, I mean, this is just another example of, again, them just doing whatever the fuck they want to do. And again, like I said, and I said, you know, again, this shit ain't about motherfucking, this shit ain't about whether R. Kelly is really guilty or motherfucking innocent and shit. You know what I'm saying? This shit's about the way they fucking operate and shit. Is he guilty of the crimes that they put up against him? You know what I'm saying? Did they have real evidence to back that shit up? Again, like I say, when I'm seeing shit about Aaliyah and shit, then I seriously doubt it because I know Aaliyah's past statute of limitation. So what else the fuck do they got up there that's illegitimate and bullshit? But you know, your man, Ole Man Winter, done harped on this motherfucker for almost a motherfucking hour and shit. So, you know, I just had to come back in on motherfucking scene, come back, talk a little shit, you know what I'm saying, fuck with the peeps, you know what I'm saying, and let y'all know I ain't went nowhere, I ain't going nowhere, you know what I'm saying. Sometimes I got to handle other type of outside motherfucking business and shit like that. You know, I got a lot of other shit going on too. But I'm always double back on y'all and come fuck with y'all and let y'all know the motherfucking business. So, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, I'm gonna need y'all to like, comment, subscribe, and please share my shit, you know what I'm saying, so we can expand this motherfucking channel and get this motherfucking shit cracking, you know what I'm saying. Like I say, I'm always hitting y'all with a unique motherfucking perspective. And like I say, you know what I'm saying, this shit is not for the faint of heart, you know what I'm saying. We talking hardcore, real raw shit in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying, I'm talking my shit. So if you come in here talking goofball ass shit, your bitch ass gonna get cursed out, and you welcome to try to bang with a motherfucker, but I seriously doubt you gonna motherfucker win with your bitch ass. You know what I'm saying? But again, it's your man, Ole Man Winter, you know what I'm saying, back once again for the first motherfucking time and not the last time, goddammit. Holla at y'all later. Peace. We out.